Here's a little fucking lesson for everybody. The true Jews are the black people, the Hebrew Israelites, the ones that everybody says, oh, they're no. Some of them get lost and say that they're only saved because of their skin. That's not true. Everyone is saved when everyone admits those people were the ones that were enslaved all throughout time. Then you cling to their lineage, not them, but to the father of them. Yahusha was a bronze-skinned man. The Jews of now are white people claiming to be black people. It is a lie. They even changed the definition of that in the dictionaries. But when you recognize that, and you recognize that they were enslaved, then you can truly have truth, so you can be accepted by the Father. His name is Yahuwah. The whole J or Jew term was conned by the Khazarians, the Germans, and the Ashkenazis. And it's a lie. You're not saved by skin, you're saved by faith. But you have to recognize what skin had it. Shem was a dark man. That's it. Stop feeling guilty and just read.
A good day to correct some false teaching and lies that you've been told while sitting in church or even watching movies, reading books. Moses, chosen by God, given the 10 Commandments. Most of the laws are based on that today. Even your Constitution in America some of it is based on the 10 Commandments. Moses, born in Africa, raised by Africans. Moses was a Hebrew, an Israelite, and a black man. All Hebrews were black. He married a woman from Ethiopia, and his sister Miriam didn't like this. She didn't like it because Ethiopians had a different culture to them. So she was talking bad about Moses marrying out of his race. So God was listening to this. And God said, Miriam, Aaron, who the one she was gossiping to, and Moses, please come to the temple steps. I have some things I want to speak to you about. So they were on the temple steps, and he said, Miriam, you have been talking about your brother Moses, slandering that he's marrying outside of his culture. That is a sin. He said, so for your punishment, I'm going to strike you with leprosy and whiteness. So she was struck to become a white leper. Now, you can read all this for yourself. The whole story is in Numbers 12, starting at verse 1. So then Moses saw this, and he said, please, God, she's my sister. She probably didn't mean to talk about me like this. Please, I beg you, restore her back. I don't want my sister to be a leper. So God, he loved Moses. So he said, Moses, if she was talking bad and your father found out and spat in her face, for 7 days she would be ashamed and have to stand outside the house. So for 7 days then, she will become a white leper. Then after 7 days, I will restore her. But do not forget this lesson. So this you can read for yourself. So next to racism, which is a very dark thing in people's hearts, is jealousy and envy. And be very careful, because what the Bible says about envy is, and you can read it, Proverbs 14:30, it rots your bones.
There, before the Enlightenment period, and
so let's go to the slides now.
Just a sec, because I just need to say, in the 19th century, the idea of Jewish blackness was reinforced by the discovery of all of these actual black Jews in India and Africa, all over the place. And by 1850, the main racial theorists of the day started saying that, yes, actually, Jews are Negroes. Negroes, in some way, are also...
Shalom Israel, and to the Gentiles that hold on to the truth of Messiah. So it's an excellent question, who are the real Hebrews? I get this question from Gentiles a lot, but I also get it from Hebrews who know they are, because they're trying to see what side of the truth I'm in. Now, simply put, the Bible is black history. The children of Israel are predominantly people who are black, people of color, And I don't want to get into myself because a lot of people like they're not sure, but I know my tribe's Ephraim because the Most High woke me up, and we're mixed with the Gentiles. Our forefathers did that, so like yeah, I claim my Israelite heritage too, but predominantly, you know, Israel is black, especially tribe of Judah. So that's who the real Hebrews are. You just need to visit Deuteronomy 28 and look at the curses that are fallen upon us as a people. You can look at the book of Songs of Solomon that show like Solomon describing his skin color. You just need to look at the color of the earth when Adam was formed. You just need to look at the description of Yehoshua in the book of Revelation to understand these things. So like you also know that when the dispersions happened, you know, many went from beyond the rivers of Cush. And that's where the Most High is going to gather people from as he prepares them for the pure language, which is like Zephaniah 3. So we know, I also said in the book of Luke, like, you know, Jerusalem's going to be trampled on by Gentiles. So we have to have an understanding of who the true people are and who the people of Shem really are. So yeah, so these are the real Hebrews. But nevertheless, you know, we need to be circumcised in the heart, you know, and Gentiles have to be okay also with this truth, but you know, they're welcome into the kingdom, obviously. But you know, salvation's of the Yehudim, and so there's a hierarchy to these things. It needs to be understood. It just needs to be received as a truth. Just like when we walked as Christians previously, we accepted the things that were thrown at us, and we didn't complain because we just wanted to love the Most High. So here's the truth, and this is what it is. So yeah, shalom to you all.
Hold on, because what you're about to hear is something many people never expected. In a video now going viral, some white commentators are openly saying that black people may actually have historical ties to the ancient Israelites described in the Bible. Yes, you heard that right. For generations, this idea was dismissed, mocked, or ignored. But now the conversation is surfacing in a way that people across the internet asking serious questions about history. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for sticking with us. If you're new here, this is a safe space for real conversations about real situations. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. Now, before we go further, let's be clear. The goal is not to attack anyone or elevate any group over another, but to examine narratives, history, and identity from multiple viewpoints. So what exactly are they saying? And why is it suddenly being discussed so openly? Watch closely, listen carefully, and let me know in the comments. Do you believe the identity of the biblical Israelites has been misunderstood throughout the history? Let's get into it.
The first man, Adam, was a black man. Now, not only was Adam black, Jeremiah 14:2, because there's a key in here where the Bible is going to tell you what color the Jews are as well. Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Then I want to dive into Deuteronomy 28 just for a second, so we can show you how we know the people of Nigeria are the Israelites. Read that for me.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Go ahead.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
Judah is where you get the word Jew from. Jew is short for Judah. So that's when we say the people of Nigeria are the Jews, we mean you come from Judah. Go ahead.
They are black unto the ground.
What color are the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
I thought the white man over there in Israel was the Jew.
They are black unto the ground.
He's not the Jew. The Bible describes the Jews. The Jews are black.
A special report. I'd like to walk with me and show you where I'm at. We are in a very sacred place, actually, for the Igbo people. We are in a place that called Obu, God. What does the word Obu mean? The temple of God. According to the legend, and according to some historical information, the question is how the Igbo people, by the way, the word Igbo, related to the word Hebrew. Obviously, when they first came here, they asked him, who are you? They said, we are Hebrews. Well, they said, well, no, Hebrew, we are Hebrews. That's how they got the name Hebrew. And we are inside, right now, show them the temple of God. So, remember, the 10 tribes have been exiled, and about 630 BC, they started their migration all the way to Africa. And according to the artifacts here of the Igbo people, some of this related to the tribe of God, the people of God, and this is a place that is a memorial for the tribe of God and for the people of God. So this is an ancestry that is not as important to them. It's important to every Jewish person in the world to see that. Shalom. Can you say something about this place? Can you tell a little bit about this place?
As we were saying, this is Obi God.
Obu God.
Obu
Obu God.
Yeah.
The palace
The palace
of God.
of God, yes.
So really, is that a common belief for the people that the descendants of the tribe of God came here?
Exactly.
Exactly, right?
Yes, that's true.
Which is not far-fetched. The 10 tribes have been exiled
Yeah.
and they settled here.
I think Igbos are in Nigeria here are from the tribe of God. They are Hebrews.
Oh, Hebrews? The Hebrews in the Bible?
They are Hebrews.
Whoa.
So Israel, the biblical Israel, was a black nation, an African nation that came out of Africa and kept constant ties with Africa. And so we have to remember then that Jesus was a black Messiah, not a white Messiah, and he comes out of the whole historical background of Africa, of African traditions, of African history, of African culture, the concept of communalism, the concept of a chosen people, the concept of kingdom of God on earth. All these things were out of African tradition, not out of the white man's tradition. And Jesus was essentially a revolutionary Messiah who was trying to lead a black people in a revolt, in a struggle and conflict with a white Gentile oppressor. So the whole church has to be viewed from the point of view of the white oppressor. The white oppressor has one kind of Christianity, has one kind of church. The black church has to become independent and go back.
That was a powerful discussion, and clearly this topic continues to raise deep questions about history, faith, and identity. Whether someone agrees with these claims or disagrees completely, one thing is certain. Conversations about history are evolving. More people are revisiting ancient texts, history records, cultural traditions to better understand the past. It's important to remember that history is often interpreted through many lenses. Scholars, historians, and communities around the world continue researching these questions. What matters most is having these conversations with respect, curiosity, and a willingness to learn. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think the identity of biblical Israelites have been misunderstood in mainstream history? Or do you believe the traditional historical narrative still holds? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you value conversations that go deeper than headlines, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, turn on your notifications so you don't get to miss future discussions. This channel exists because of you, and conversations like this matter because you engage. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay compassionate, and most importantly, stay active in the dialogue. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.